Welcome to part 14 of Woe unto America, Woe unto the nations, and Woe unto Babylon. August the 11th, 2024, by man's calendar. And what man says is the ninth of all. God has not lost a step. He's still God. He doesn't age like humanity ages. And he hasn't lost a step of who he is, or a bit of his power. He's just waiting around, watching to see what, he knows y'all idiots gonna kill a lot of yourselves off. And he knows a lot of y'all idiots is gonna follow these leaders right into your death, like the Pied Piper, leading the mice out of town. They're gonna lead you right into it. And you're gonna follow them. Because that's what you're already doing. And just because they holler they're Christian, or they love the Christians, or what have you. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because right here's proof. They're going against the Word of God. These people are not Christian. True Christians will not go against the Word of God. And these are the type of people you're wanting to put up to represent you. Why, we might as well go get us a baboon out the forest and set him up there in the old office. Give him a banana every now and again. He'll make a couple check marks on a paper for you. Oh, wait, no, that was in no regards and in no way a blast at Kamala or Joe Biden. Before y'all start that. But I want to get back into what they're saying here about how the doctors or the politicians are invading the doctor's office. Well, somebody certainly should. But the thing is, that's just to drive you further, because they're manipulating you and gaslighting you to do exactly what they want you to do. They know one side's going to oppose the abortion. They know the other side is going to constantly be going after the abortions, because they know that there's a group of people who want to get out here and party and do whatever they want and have sex with whoever they want to have sex with, and then kill the child off that comes from that. And they're fine with that. Because those sacrifices, they use those as sacrifices to their gods. Blood sacrifices to their gods. So you need to learn to understand why these things are really happening. They're trying to kill off the heirs to the throne. They're trying to make blood sacrifices to their gods. And they're trying to destroy families. And they're trying to destroy people's biblical values. Look around the world today and tell me how many of the biblical values that used to be in the world are still here. How many? I bet you could count them on one hand without even raising a finger. But anyways, let's get back into this.
Who were talking about freedom. It turns out now what they meant was the government should be free to invade your doctor's office. In Minnesota, we respect our neighbors and their personal choices that they make. Even if we wouldn't make the same choice for ourselves, there's a golden rule. Mind your own damn business. When Vice President
I'd like to point out that is not the golden rule. That is not the golden rule. There is a golden rule, and that is not it. Don't you take the word of God in vain, mister, and try to write your own copy. We ain't doing that. That is not the inspired word of God right there that he just spoke. Don't you tell me these people are godly when they do things like that. The golden rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Now, would you have somebody to come up and cut your throat? Let me just ask this question this way. Or maybe stab you in your heart with a ice pick or some kind of other sharp metal instrument. What do you think is happening to these little aborted babies? Would you have somebody come up and break your neck, rip you from your mother's womb? This is what you're doing unto others. This is what you're allowing to happen to those babies that has no one to protect them. But this is what you're doing. I don't give a one iota about your guns. But I care about the lives of these children. The Lord cries for everyone that dies. Because we are fearfully and wonderfully made in our mother's womb. Not only do you change the fate of these babies by killing a bunch of them before they're even born, that's not enough for you. You got to turn around and make sure that they go into hell with you. If they do live. By changing their DNA. By changing who they are. By convincing boys that they're girls and girls that they're boys, and getting them to have these surgeries to mutilate themselves while y'all play Dr. Frankenstein and try to be God. When is this going to end? I'll tell you when it's going to end. When the Lord pours his wrath out upon all of you. Because you have destroyed the world that he made. God said, let there be light. And there shall be light. And it will fill every corner of the earth. and the darkness will be gone forever. Sorry about the interruptions. But the darkness will be gone forever. Let's get back into this, shall we?
Talk about freedom. We mean the freedom to make your own healthcare decisions. I gotta tell you, pointing out just an observation of mine that I made. I just have to say it. You know it, you feel it.
Okay, he just said they're going to give us the freedom to make our own healthcare decisions. Okay, I decide that all the vaccines need to stop. I'm not going to take any of them anyway. That is my choice. I'm not taking them. It's against my beliefs. I'm not going to do it. And that's how it is. I'm not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. There's my healthcare decision. I don't even drink soda. I sure ain't gonna put that crap in my temple.
These guys are creepy and yes, just weird as hell. That's what you see. That's what you see. So you know what's out there, so say it with me. We aren't going back. We aren't going back. We are not going.
Okay, Christians, you heard what the man said. You see what's out there? You see what they're doing? God is telling you to come out of Babylon just like he took Lot and his wife and children out of Sodom and Gomorrah. We ain't going back. We ain't going back. We ain't going back. You turn back, you just gone. I'm sure there will be 100-pound talent waiting for you. Hawk smash. Oh no, you ain't gonna be a pillar of salt this time. God's got a whole bunch of other stuff lined up for this.
And that's what this election's about. What direction will this country go in? He's not going back.
Away from our progressive values. One person's socialism is another person's neighborliness. The more police are there...
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what direction this country's going in. If y'all don't straighten up, you're going into hell. That's the direction y'all going into. I ain't worried about the political side of nothing. We can certainly see that this is a biblical war. We can certainly see this has nothing to do with politics anymore. This is becoming a spiritual thing. It's time for spiritual people to step forward and start voicing the truth of God. Stop hiding in the corner. Stop being afraid of everything. Stop being afraid of germs. Stop being afraid you're going to die. Guess what? You're going to die. But you got a choice in it. You can die for the Lord or you can die coward and in the corner from God killing you. Your choice. You can pick your murderer. It could be the world killing you because you living for the Lord, or it could be the Lord killing you because you living for the world. You take the choice. It's up to you. You pick. I'll see you in the next part.